me see if that helps out a little bit. How does that help on the mic? I want to make sure we get this right tonight because tonight's going to be fun. What's going on, Nico Garcia? Edwin Morales, let's go. I see William Custer joining us. William Custer, young man, is going to be giving us the mini top 10 list. He's going to be bringing that 8 p.m. here. That's better. All right, so that was the issue with the mic. As it turns out, somehow my gain got turned up, so somebody was messing with me. So here we go. We're going to start this all over again. 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 8 p.m. for some of y'all, 7 p.m. for some of the other ones. That means it's time for Race Talk with Ryce with your boy Matt Ryce. Wild in the streets, pandemonium in the streets it's been. And I want to take a quick moment to thank our sponsors. Without our sponsors, none of this would be possible. You guys know who I'm talking about. Snake Eater Injectors. They are a big player in the game. They have been, tremendous in their sponsorship and their help. Easy on the Kool-Aid. There we go. We've got VS Racing, No Prep Racing, Skinny Sauce, Gaffed Apparel, Great American Printing and Design. We've also got Streetcar Fabrication. Well, now that it's down, if we turn it up a little bit, if I bring it a little bit closer to my face, it'll be perfect. So I want to thank all them guys and the sponsors, and I want to thank the new folks that have reached out to be sponsors as well. If you guys are interested in sponsoring the Race Talk with Ryce podcast or absolutely anything we do, please go ahead, hit me up in the messages, let me know what's going on. We'll go ahead and make that happen. Also, if you guys want to do some support, we have a Patreon account. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be trying to work a little bit more stuff with the Patreon account. If you're not familiar with that, it's like the supporter program. Like some of you guys are supporters on Facebook pages. Well, they don't allow that program anymore. They took that program away. So we had to go with Patreon. Maybe they'll bring it back for us or whatever. It was like a testing thing. But tonight we got street racers off the hook. We've got a few street racers that want to come on. We know we got the Massachusetts guys. We know we got some New York guys. I know Tommy Reek's watching. Tommy Reek just called me. I said, hey, if you want to come on tonight, we can make it happen. Also, a special guest from Ohio. Look, there he is right there. I want to make sure I turn this on so people can try to get added on the screen. Man, we got a bunch of people we can add tonight. That's good. That's what I like to see. What I'm going to tell you guys is if you want to be a guest on tonight's show, I will absolutely bring you on. It's Street Racers Off the Hook. If you are a real street racer, you run on the street, you got something to say, you got a call out, you want looking for a race, or you want to talk about something that happened, please jump on. But I will tell you the best way to do it is to go ahead and open that live stream full screen, turn the phone sideways, and that is what is going to help out. Yes. Thank you, Gary, in the comments. I'm going to pin that. Top fan, good comment. We're going to go ahead and pin that one. So, first, what we're going to get started with is I believe he is ready. Let me see if I can find him in here. We're going to go ahead, and I love this because this is getting the youth involved in racing. We're going to bring on William. William is going to be giving us, once he gets on here, I think it should be adding right now. William's going to be giving us the Mini 913 Racing update on a top 10 list. What's going on, William?
What's up?
All right, brother. Give us, starting from 10 to 1, what's going on with the Mini 918 top 10 list?
All right, so number 10 is open right now. For any of you guys that want to come join our list, Mini 913, hit me up. Get you a spot on the page. List. Yep, Mini 913 Racing. So at number 9, we got Jolene 316, which is a Maverick from Wichita. He just moved up here in the 913.
Gotcha.
Number 8, I'm sorry, Boosted, but you're number 8 right now, Yellow Mustang. Number 7 is a Thunderbolt named Thunderstorm, Silver.
Gotcha.
Number 6 is a blue WS6 named, and the Gapman Racing.
Give me 1 second, brother. Look, I'm going to let you guys know what happens is every time a guest joins, it auto-corrects my microphone and turns me down and the guest up. So I'll try to talk a little bit louder when the guests are on, but that's what happens. Go ahead. Back to the list.
All right. Number 5 is Cherry Bomb, a newer style Camaro, red. Number 4 is the Goon, a silver newer edge Camaro. Number 3, Team Billups, peach, black, gray G-body,
yep.
Regal. Number 2, Blackout, a 67 Chevy 2. And number 1, the white GTO that Big Chief used to drive.
The white GTO. All right, so tell everybody real quick before we get off here, where can they find more information about Mini 918 Racing?
All right, on Facebook, Mini 913 Racing.
913. I'm sorry, I said 918. Look at me being a dumb.
It's fine. Yep, Mini 913 Racing on Facebook.
And they got that top 10. They got that number 10 spot open. So hit the man up and see if you can get on the list. William, thank you for joining us and giving us the mini update tonight.
Yep.
Thank you. Look at that. All right, so now, and I apologize, guys. What happens is every time I bring a guest on, it auto corrects the microphone, and Facebook automatically does this. It makes my guest louder than me, so I'll just have to try to talk a little bit louder. That young man is William. William is a fan of street racing, a fan of drag racing, and a big fan of street racing. He was actually pretty in touch, and I think that he was there. He was at the Kansas City Cash Days. So that's the future of our sport right there, and he's got this page, just mini racing, and it's a pretty awesome deal. So I want to always show him love, and I said, man, come on tonight and let's go ahead and give the mini update. Debbie Huggins, I apologize, from Hinton, Oklahoma. See, I was trying to say Hinton and Huggins at the same time. It messed me all up. Let me know down below in the comments where you guys are watching from. We got a couple street racers that want to come on, so let's see who is going to be the first one. We're going to go through the list here, and we've got quite a few people to pick from, as it looks like. Man, well, tonight is one of them nights. Let's go ahead and let's see if this one's ready. Well, I mean, we'll just get right into it, I guess. We got North Carolina in the house. Mini 913 Racing, there he is. Hinton, Oklahoma. Sounds like GM is owning the top of the list. Lumberton, North Carolina, Robert Hunt, always in the house. Looks like I'm getting mentioned in some comments. Blanchester, Ohio, Jacob Peterson. Jacob Peterson's actually one of my neighbors. SKINNIES, Joe Almeida's watching, and I know Joe wanted to come on tonight. Jason says he's camera shy. Don't forget, if you guys are racing in any events coming up, we got Nutty Money, we've got Shutting Down the Town, we've got all kinds of stuff going on. We've got Midnight Madness, which is also that's part of one of the announcements I was supposed to make, is that Midnight Madness was supposed to be this weekend. Due to the rain, Midnight Madness has been pushed back. It has not been canceled. It has been rescheduled to the 7th and 8th of next month. So those planning on attending Midnight Madness, if you haven't seen that, I know I posted about it today and everything else, but no answer from the live video guest. So I guess we might just have to get right into it on this way. We're going to go ahead and try and get another one on. Kansas City, Wagner street races. There's a lot of great street races popping up. Almost in Georgia, Massachusetts, Kentucky, West Virginia. What's going on, Anthony?
What's going on, brother?
Man, here we are again.
Here we are again.
Here we are again. So
this is crazy, man.
So apparently we had some street racing action this weekend. Allegedly.
Oh, we had some good street racing this weekend, you know?
Gotcha.
We had the guys from upstate New York come down, and, you know, they basically, you know, they called us out. We came down with 7 cars, and, you know, they came down with 4.
So were you guys, well, look, I mean, here's the deal. I've already had conversations. I've already got the inside scoop. But we got to let the people at home know. So we got to start at the top. So you guys got there, you had 7 cars, they had 4.
Yeah, we had 7 cars locked and loaded. You know, we was under the impression that it was $500 to $1,000 a race plus side bets. So we thought the pots would get up, you know, like $2,000 or whatever the case may have been on each car.
Right.
That's what we was hoping, $2,000, $2,500. And, you know, on the way, he's asking, hey, you know, anybody want to race Blake? And I said, yeah, we're not going to lock anything in over the phone for $2,500. If he wants to come, we're going to give him a race. That's it. And, you know, he's screaming in the background still talking, well, blah, blah, blah. That's just a cop-out way of saying, hey, I don't want to race. And if you guys don't lock it in, I'm not going to come. So we would have answered his question really quick if he came down.
Right.
We would have gave him a $5,000 race.
Gotcha. So, and now the other thing, because I know this was kind of controversial, this was argued about because it was something that was said last week, and I'm actually the one that said it, so I'll come out and clear straight up what was said about shootout stuff. I said if you're going to have a bunch of guys together, if you can lock in a bunch of races, and then off to the side, everybody wants to throw in like $100 into a pot and do a little shootout, that would be something cool too. That was never the original intent, was a shootout. I know you guys had some stuff you guys want to try and get locked in, and that was a suggestion I made. I'm that kind of guy. Look, I'll stand straight up and say, hey, look, this is the shit I said, and that's
Exactly.
what it was.
It was a cash deal. There was no shootout.
Right.
So these guys showed up with $100 in their pocket looking for a shootout. And then, you know what I mean? There wasn't really any side betting going on. You know, we couldn't pull $200, $300 races out of them really. And they were afraid to race the cars that we brought. And, you know, we had 2 days to get ready. So I got the call last week, people calling saying, hey, let's get something together. You know, and I said, all right, we're going to bring some slow cars out, which we did.
Right.
And they said that we brought pro mods to the streets.
All right. Well, then why don't can you give us a rundown? Who did you guys bring?
Who did we what?
Who did you guys bring? What cars did you guys bring from Massachusetts?
We brought the Hulk.
The Hulk.
We brought the Punisher. Nobody would race the Hulk. It was crazy, you know. And he showed him his whole setup. Nobody does that on street racing. He's like letting them look under his car and this, that, and this. And, you know, I personally wouldn't have let them look at nothing.
Right.
But they were so afraid to race us. It took an hour and a half to lock in a race.
Gotcha. So, all right. So you guys had the Hulk. What other cars were there? Because I don't.
We had the
I don't.
We had the Chevette there.
Right.
We had Too Fast for You there. It's a, you know, black Mustang. We had Junior's car, another white Mustang. We just brought the Mustangs out. That's it.
Everybody's got.
We didn't bring anything else out. We brought Mustangs out. My boy Paulo's Camaro was out there. You know, they were saying we had X275 cars and pro mods, and they weren't street cars. But you know what? There were 7 of us there, and 5 of those cars were registered and insured with a sticker on them.
Gotcha.
Just wanted to put that out there.
Gotcha. So it sounds like you guys had a decent turnout. Do you want to give us some of the win losses? Tell us what happened during the racing.
You know, like I said, there was only four races, so the Chevette had charging issues, and it raced the kid with the red Nova there, and you know, even with charging issues, his car was breaking up, wouldn't go past 3,500 RPM. It was pretty slow, and he still almost went around him, but he ended up losing that race. It was a short dollar race, wasn't anything spectacular. And then, you know, Chris Bromley raced the S10 down there, and, you know, wheelied halfway down the 8th and crushed the S10, totally demolished it.
Gotcha.
And then one of our guys crashed on a burnout, which, you know, shit happens in street racing.
I mean, shit happens in racing anyway, so.
Yeah, his throttle got stuck wide open, and it was just a horrible experience. You know, too bad it couldn't have happened when he was checking his car out or something.
Right.
You know,
and you know
okay,
what?
he's safe.
No bullshit. I know we're gonna talk some shit tonight and everything else, but that's an important note, guys. Like I can't tell you the amount of times throttles have been stuck open and it's caused serious issues. So that's another one. Put on your safety checklist, double, triple check, make sure return springs, everything, blah, 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 because that one, you know what I mean? That one, it happens a lot, and you know what I mean? It's freak shit, but put that one in the back of your mind, anybody at home.
Those guys are real street racers. The New York guys, when he crashed, a lot of them came over, helped try to get the car in the trailer and stuff. They didn't run away or anything like that.
Good dude.
We had police issues in the beginning of the night, and they stuck with it the whole night, and, you know, we just kept doing it, and we ended up rocking and rolling, letting those races off. So it was, you know, it was a difficult night to to jump, but we pretty much got it figured out for the next time if they want to race us, and we got other guys wanting to race now, like Tyler DeSantis and
Right. Well,
all this. But
and I know that that also shout out to the 518 No Steps guys. I know a couple of them wanted to come up there and race and everything else. I see some guys in the comments talking about bringing to Philly. I see JC Craig in here. JC Craig is down there in Memphis, Memphis 10. Is there anybody else that you guys are looking to race in particular, or you want to just have everybody come through, or what's the deal?
I mean, whoever wants to come through, we're willing to race them. We got 2 events coming up this month, so. And then another one coming up at the end of the month. So we got 3 events coming up this month here. And but other than that, our schedule's wide open. So it depends on how far it is or wherever.
Right,
but we're planning on going to New Jersey, racing some of the PA guys and stuff like that. I've been talking to Fleck on the phone. Awesome dude. I get along with him great. And he's gonna lock up some of those guys down there, like the Malibu wagon and
right.
cars like that. So
yeah, we're gonna have to get them on here. And I'm having a brain fart. Malibu wagon. I guess Bill. I think his name is Bill.
It's Flex Boy there.
Yep.
I forget his name also.
Yeah, I think it's Bill. And I know Alex. Alex with the Impala. He always gets down and everything else. So we'll have to get some of them guys on too. Well, tell us about some of the events real quick. I know you guys are not going to be at Nutty Money because you guys got the New England thing going on, right?
We have the New England No Time coming on, and it's the same exact day as that event. Otherwise, some of us would probably try to slide down there.
Right.
And it's still a possibility that some of us may slide down there and not race and at least go support the other street races,
Gotcha. Well, that's an important one, guys. That date is May 18th. And if you're in the New England area, tell us what track that or where that one's at. Is it at?
It's New England Dragway. That's where all of us is supposed to be racing up there, a lot of our guys.
Right.
And, it just so happened you guys have Nutty Muddy's the same day,
Gotcha.
May 18th.
And that's the deal I wanted to tell everybody at home about. Nutty Money, May 18th in New York. I should be dropping a flyer soon, but your boy Matt Ryce will be there announcing. Your boy Billy from Street Racing Channel is actually going to be flagging that event. So that's going to be a good time. So that's going to be a great weekend for anybody involved or just about any damn area.
Yeah, and then we have our big race coming up at the end of the month. So big tire and the small tire event. So that's still on. Just wait. Some of the guys from New York are actually trying to lock in, and they're actually probably going to be paying in the next couple of days. So
are we talking about the street deal?
Yeah, the big street deal.
Okay.
We're still doing it. We're going to rock and roll. We're going to get it done,
We're going to make it happen. All right. Well, in that case, I got a list. So I got a list of guys. So I'll make sure I start getting up with some folks as well and getting everybody checked off and see if we can't get some lock-ins.
Yeah, it's getting close to the date, so we're trying to tie it up as fast as possible, and that way it's not mayhem and confusion,
Right. Well,
even if you was to hold all their money until you got there, we're cool with that too. Just let us know who's locked up.
Gotcha.
So we know who has it, We don't need to run with anybody's pocketbook. We got our own money, but just want to make sure that they're in there,
Yeah, that's no problem. I can DP if need be, or I can get it sent over or whatever it takes. Now, with that being said, that is going to be happening towards the end of the month, and that is small tire one night, big tire the next, right?
We're going to pop off the big tires first.
Big tire.
Well, we might pop off the small tires first because there's so many races, and we're going to stir up some shit around here for sure. So
Gotcha. So
no question about that.
Anybody who's real legit street who wants to get down in one of them shootouts, they can hit you up. They can hit me up. You know what I mean? Get in touch with us. Yeah. We'll see what we can do. And like I said, I've already got a list of some folks. We'll double check that, cross the T's and dot the I's, and go from there. Well, look, bro.
Yeah. Well,
I appreciate you coming on. I appreciate you racing out on them damn streets. And we got some requests from more folks that want to jump on. So I'm going to kick you off for now, and we're going to get on to the next guest. All right, brother?
Later, brother. Thank you.
All right, see you. That was Anthony from Massachusetts. You guys may know him. He's been on the show a couple times. They had some street racing action going on. I see somebody says, "What's up from Egypt?" If somebody's really watching from Egypt right now, that shit is crazy. And just goes back to tell you about that article I wrote about the Facebook and live streaming and is it the death of ticket sales and blah, blah, blah. That whole thing. And I talked about that reach. We are on an international level. Folks are watching across the globe, literally. Um, filming in the shop all day, just got done. Hey, it's all right. He sounds like Dom from the Fast and Furious movies. We got somebody who sent a request, which is a new thing. If you guys go ahead and look, and I don't know if it's going to pop up on mine, but I can tell you that when you open up the live stream, there may be a little green button here, and that little green button will allow you.
You want this one?
Nah, I'm good.
My goodness, you're loud, my man. Hold on, let me turn down my volume. Chris!
What's up, brother?
Going on, brother?
What's up, man? Long day at work. I wasn't even going to go on, but I just got off the phone with Anthony. I figured I'd jump on. Yeah, a lot of shit didn't work out for that Massachusetts deal. We had a lot of cars back out. We had cars that wouldn't come out unless they locked in.
Right.
Nobody wanted to travel out there without a guaranteed lock-in.
Well, and it's a weird thing too, because we're talking about traveling a distance. So, usually when folks travel a long distance, they want to make sure they're getting something going.
Yeah, because a lot of guys were driving 6-7 hours just to get out there,
Right.
Blake, a couple of guys from Philly were going to come out. I talked to Lance. Lance wasn't ready. There's a lot of guys that still aren't ready. So when I talked to Anthony, I said, at first we're going to come out with some pretty good cars, and then I said we're not going to come out the caliber cars that we're supposed to come out because a lot of people aren't ready. They have a lot of untested shit, and he said a lot of the cars they had weren't even thrown together yet. They just got thrown together. So I'm like, all right, so we'll talk small money since nobody wanted to come up with better amount of money. So we had guys that were willing to bet decent money, but a lot of guys, Fleck, he broke down on his way out. Scott Pisteo couldn't make it. Kyle's car couldn't get finished in time. So, we would all bet up.
We were looking for rods. I was trying to help you guys find some rods.
Yeah.
Or something, right?
So we had cars to go out, but at the last minute, just 2 days trying to throw it together didn't happen. So the guys we went out with were untested cars, street cars, no parachutes, like legit full interior drive around town cars, and most of them on pump gas.
Gotcha.
When we got out there, I'm not going to lie, they're totally a different caliber car of what we brought out. And all of a sudden, it went from, could have Blake drove out and got a 2,000 plus race? Absolutely. Those guys were there. They were looking to gamble. They had the money. They just didn't want to lock in. And I don't know why. They couldn't guarantee it. So a lot of guys wouldn't travel out and do it.
One, it raises a question because a lot of people talk about that, about, the lock-in beforehand versus the lock-in, right then and there. And that's,
yeah.
Just even in grudge racing in general, a lot of folks are talking about that, I guess I understand on both sides. The travel aspect, but the flip side too is not one to lock in the opponent before you see him. What do you prefer?
Well, I understand that because if we locked in and we went out there, we were totally outgunned. We were 100% outgunned. Those guys have fucking gangsters. There's no lie. They have fast cars. They have money. They can race. They have a great spot. It was a learning curve when we got out there. We got there by 10 o'clock. We didn't race till 2 o'clock in the morning. Cops were chasing us all over the place. By the time it was to lock shit in, everybody wanted to leave. Everybody was beat. They were tired. They were sick and tired of running from the cops, running spot to spot to spot. We had a lot of different guys telling us different stuff from their regular guys telling us where to go, where to race, who to race. I put up money for the S10. I side betted $500. I spent $1,000 there myself. But a lot of guys didn't want to put up $1,000 because they weren't racing cars of their caliber. Paul put up wanted to put up 500 to race the Chevette. And the guy with the Chevette didn't want to put up 500. I guess he only wanted to put up 300. So he met that bet.
Gotcha.
Which he didn't lie. He had issues, but Paul won that race. I think we won. Shea raced a guy, but I don't think he was from the 508. I think he was from
just another pass
Maine.
about it.
No, I think he was from Maine or something. So he came out to race with them. we thought it would be a good race for Shea because both cars matched up. He broke on the line. We got the win there.
Gotcha.
Then, unfortunately, one of the other guys, during a burnout, his throttle stuck. I thought he hit a curb. I actually thought it was the race. I
Right.
turned my back talking shit to somebody. and which I got to say, Chris Bromley, I believe his name, that dude's gangster. Wheels up in the air like a dragon shooting flames.
Right.
Yeah, total badass dude, badass car. There's a lot of good guys there. I liked everyone. Hospitality was awesome. Great bunch of dudes. I'm definitely looking forward to going back.
So
Dominic Toretto still owes me his autograph. So,
still gonna get that signature and the fan
Yeah.
picture.
but good dudes, man. We talked shit online. You know, we had a good time, laughing still. But we'll go back out. I'm ready. I'm actually trying to make sure my shit's ready because I want to go out for their. I can't say the date, but I want to
Right.
go out for their race. So
That's
I'll
the one I
probably
get all
send.
promoted.
Yeah, I'll probably send my DP in either tonight or tomorrow for that, so I can save my spot.
Gotcha. Yeah, so I got you on that list. That was going to be my next question is, are you going to be ready for that next event? And what do you think is going to happen at that next event? You're going to come prepared, going to be ready to go?
Oh, I said before, we will not come out prepared again. We will come out with the right caliber car to race them.
Gotcha.
So, I mean, you don't bring 9-second street cars to race, 8-second, race cars. Pro mods. That's it. Pro mods.
Pro mods.
Yeah, pro mods. They all
Well,
had
look.
shoots and, yeah.
Well, the problem was, so here's my problem, and I want to apologize to everybody. For those folks tuning in that don't know, Saturday, I was at No Prep Kings, and there were some things that happened Saturday, and the game plan was I was supposed to roll out of No Prep Kings and then head up to Massachusetts, but there was a crazy turn of events that led me to have to stay there, so I didn't get the video coverage, but
Yeah.
I guarantee you I'm not going to miss it again.
I did have my shirt on. I had Pandemonium in the street. Had it on.
It was time for they were getting down. So look, I promise you.
It was a good time. It wasn't bad. It really wasn't.
I got that one on the calendar, and actually I got the list. So I'm going to be getting up with you guys, and maybe after this show we'll start. But in the next couple of days we'll get it figured out. Also because I'm not going to be traveling the next couple of days. Whatchamacallit, Katie Dragway Midnight Madness got rescheduled, so I have some more time on my hands. Yeah, I'll have some more time on my hands this weekend to make sure we can go ahead and get all those lock-ins straight and everything done.
Which I'm glad it, in a way, I'm glad it did get canceled because I really wanted to go to that. So that will be one more thing I can go to. Yeah.
And you know what? I'm not going to lie to you. Just looking at it, I was like, man, it's having to travel and so many people traveling. I'm going to have to travel. It would just suck to get there and it rained. So I'm just hoping, I'm glad they rescheduled it. I'm hoping for a fantastic, beautiful weekend, no problems, everything good to go, and the weather be nice and we can get out there and do it.
Yeah. So, yeah, I haven't seen him all day, man. I literally just walked in from work. Gotcha. I wasn't going to go on camera, man. I've been working on a machine all day. I'm covered with grease. Haven't even showered yet.
Well, look. We'll let you go. We got you on. Is there anything you want to say before you hop off here?
Blake's ready to lock it in with anyone from the 508 on a 28 for any amount of money.
508, 28, any amount of money.
Any amount of money. Blake's ready to lock it in.
All right, so let's see if we can do that.
There it is.
All right, thanks for joining us, Chris.
I appreciate. Listen, just very quick. I appreciate the guys from the 501. I always want to say 518 because it's so close.
Right.
But dude, they got a great spot, great dudes, a lot of hospitality. Like, even though we were yelling back and forth, we're pretty much the same people. It was good shit, man. A good time. I'm looking forward to going back. I hope that more guys from New York will travel out and race there. And I know they're down to come here and race as well. We'll bust each other's balls online, but they're good dudes. Good dudes.
Absolutely. So, that's what it's all about at the end of the day. You know what I mean? We talk some shit. We have some fun. We enjoy ourselves. But Real recognizes real, and we know when it's out there, and it's good times. So thank you for joining us, giving us the update.
Thanks, brother.
I'm going to kick you off here. We're going to get to some
Peace,
more
guys.
Peace out, everybody. Well, that was Chris. You guys heard it there. So it looks like we've got my shit talking game will be on point next time. This one always messes me up. I have a thought, and then I start reading some of the comments, and some of them make me laugh and everything else. So that's what's going on. But next weekend we've got Nutty Money. That's the race I'll be announcing at. Billy will be flagging at. The weekend after that. Oh, what am I supposed to do the weekend after that? No, I apologize. It's not this weekend. The next weekend is Nutty Money. And then there's some stuff after that, and some stuff after that, and some stuff after that. And Midnight Madness on the 7th and 8th. You all know the deal. We're busting out the calendar book. We're going to go ahead and try and get another guest on here. Let's see. Oh, let's look at this here.
No, show the design that I did on that stove.
The design you did on
My
what?
little upgrade.
I have a flower calendar book. You guys see this right now?
That isn't yours, it's mine.
I have a flower calendar book. My dates are in it.
I don't have anything going on in my life. Don't put me out like that.
So, boom, boom. All right, so then the next weekend is Nutty Money. So then the weekend after that is open. The weekend after that is open. Then we're going to do Midnight Madness the 7th and 8th. 14th, 15th, shut down the town. I think the 21st, 22nd, 23rd is the Great American No Prep. Then 28th, 29th of June, we're going to do JJ's Arm Drop. And then we're going to start worrying about booking July. And I know I heard a rumor mill that there's a Kansas City Cash Days Part 2 coming, and you bet your ass your boy's going to be there. Let's see. What I wanted to do, Frank, I wanted to get you on here to talk about the upcoming deal where everybody's going up to Massachusetts, but at the moment, it does not let me add you. So let me go ahead and see. We got another one. Flower Power Dope came in the box. What's
up, man? What's going on?
All right, brother. So for everybody, I think this is the first time on the show. So tell everybody where you're from, where you drive, what you do, that whole deal.
We're from, I'm from Massachusetts. I drive the Silver Bullet. It's actually in the works. Should be done within the next week or so. It's pretty close.
Gotcha. So what is the Silver Bullet?
It's a 04 Cobra.
Okay.
Small block.
Small block Ford or Chevy?
Yep. Ford.
Small block Ford. A lot of guys. Look, that's been like a recent development. I felt like you couldn't turn around without seeing a Chevy motor and a Ford. Now a lot of guys using the Fords.
Right.
You want to tell us nitrous, turbo, what the power adder is?
It's blower nitrous.
Okay, and small tire, 28?
Yep. 28.5.
28.10.5. So
Fixing to push somebody's shit in.
I know you wanted to come on here and talk about some stuff. What'd you have on your mind, brother?
Hey, those guys that come up, super cool guys. I enjoy their presence. I mean, a lot of good guys. I mean, there was a little confusion. I know I know Chris was trying to get a bunch of guys together, and you know how it is, man. It's tough, you know. I mean, the confusion. I mean, he had told me these guys are coming down 28.10.5s for the most part. There was going to be one guy on a 29.10.5, which was Blake, which was fine. I mean, it is what it is. I get it. We got here was the opposite. There was one guy with the 28. Everybody else had 29.10 and up. You know what I mean?
Right.
Which, I mean, we still wanted to run. You know what I mean? We were trying to set up a race. I mean, with the guy with the Monty SS named Mike.
Okay.
Twin turbo LS, stock block. We were trying to fix him up with the Hulk, which is the same setup, real street car. I mean, it had a chute on it, but I mean, whatever. Some people put chutes on for looks. Who knows? I don't know. It's, you know what it is, you know? I mean, it has a chute on it, so it has to be fast. You know what I mean? There's plenty of guys out there with shit that don't even move that has a chute on it, you know?
Well, that's true. They got whatchamacallit, Dave Pearson called it the social media shoot. That's what it is. You know what I mean?
Well,
it's just a social media parachute. So it looks good when you take the picture.
Yep. And, I mean, they are legit street cars. I mean, the boys, they were like, oh, that car with those two were outlaw cars. Eddie's car, which is the Hulk, and we got Public Enemy, which is another notchback that's LS powered also. And they're like, oh, no, DMC built it. It was a big confusion. I was like, come on, man, that's not what it is. I'll bet $500, 500. I'll bet 1,000. Says those guys will make a 30-mile drive. Either one of those cars, come back and pop off a race, and you can get it done.
Gotcha. So you're saying that the Silver Bull is going to be ready. Now that's going to be ready for the big deal we're going to do, the big 2-dayer, the get down, the whole damn thing up there in Massachusetts. Are you racing in that?
Absolutely.
Is there anybody?
To be honest, I'd like to race it before that. Me and Tyler were going back and forth a little online, nothing serious.
Right.
But when it's done, I'll give him a call. You know what I mean? I'm not a guy to go talking shit, but since you could be the DP guy, I'm down. I don't really like sending money to people I don't know, but we'll set something up that we'll get it.
Yeah, and you know, somehow I got I got dragged into this mess where I know a bunch of different people, so I'm
Yeah.
very neutral on that. I can definitely DP so that way we can make it happen. And you know, that's what it's about. I want to see the racing happen. I want to, number one, I need to be out there. I got to get out there again, get the streets, and actually, and I wonder, I want to text these guys. I apologize. I get very many thoughts in my head at once, but some other
Do your
guys are
thing.
telling me about some stuff, so I got to text them as well. But maybe get something set up with Tyler. What do you want to race Tyler? Tyler, I feel like Tyler's got like 10 different cars. He's always, I don't ever forget what.
I don't think he's got anything running right now, but that's what the word is anyways, but who knows? I mean, I'm sure he could scramble and get something or put something together. He's got plenty of different cars, I think, you know?
I think that that's part of his head game and his, you know what I mean? His street hustle is that you never know what he's going to hit you with. He always got something in the background that he can just pull out and get ready for it.
Oh, I'm sure.
Well, look, brother, we're gonna get you off here. I appreciate you coming on. Is there anything you want to say before you hop off?
Hey, we're ready, man. Whoever wants to come up, come get a taste.
There you go. You heard it from the 508 Silver Bullet. There it is.
And one more thing, and after the no time, these guys are pretty much going to be a lot freer. I mean, nobody wants to blow their shit up before a big race that they've been working on for a while now. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So we're going to be seeing a lot of heat coming out real soon. So yeah, we got to we're a couple weeks out from that, and we'll be getting after it.
Well, that's just, you know, that's like 2 weeks away because it's not this weekend, it's next weekend. So it's not even 2 weeks away. So it's game on in the 508 after the new time event everybody's been getting ready for.
That's right.
All right, brother. Well, I appreciate you joining us tonight. Thank you very much for coming on.
Thanks for having me.
Man,
take care, man.
Have a good one, Joe. Let's see what we've got in the comments. Oh, what I wanted to do, Frank, can you go ahead and do me a favor? I'll go ahead and give you a second, and I'll wait. But Frank, if you can hop off, kick out, and then kick back on for me, I would appreciate that because right now it's not letting me add you on, and I do not know why. But unfortunately, at this moment, it's not letting me add you on. I see your name there, or maybe if you make a comment, maybe that's what I have to do. I'll have to look back. Where did Frank comment? I'm feeling the love in the comments tonight, seeing a bunch of stuff going back and forth. I appreciate it. Also, if you are on here watching and see, can't bring Frank out Senior on camera. Why does this always happen to me? Frank, do me a favor. Jump off if you're still watching. Jump off and then jump back on real quick. Maybe we'll reset it. There's Frank in the comment. Let's try this again. Nope, not going to let me get you on. Man, why does it do that? That's pure madness. That's pandemonium in Facebook. These are the problems we have. And this is why I said we should really, or what I would really like to do, is start trying to do a bunch more of these in person. But it doesn't always work like that. I mean, you guys here, we got people from New York, we got people from, you know, all over the country, people in Oklahoma watching, people even watching in other countries. Somebody said they were watching in Egypt. I don't know if that's true or not, but that may be the case. We got another guest that just sent a request in, not familiar with this one, so we're going to go ahead and see if we can get him added up on screen. Frank, I know you're here, but it won't let me add you on.
I stalked our Facebook. It says Massachusetts.
What's that?
I stalked Facebook. Egypt. It says Massachusetts.
Oh.
So maybe there's an Egypt, Massachusetts.
Maybe. Who knows? I like Wednesdays like this, a freestyle night. Chris Bromley, or Bromley Chris, I feel like that's what it is, the backwards name. Says I'm in Mexico. I'm in Guantanamo. There we go. Frank out wants to be in a video. Let's see if we can make that happen. We got a bunch of requests flowing in right now. So if you guys would just turn the phone sideways, it allows you to join, because what happens is, what usually happens is I'll go ahead and come back and edit this, pull this video down, throw it on YouTube, everything else. And when you hold the phone straight up and down, it doesn't fill the screen. When you hold it sideways, you go full widescreen. What's going on, Frank?
How you doing, brother?
Man, I'm a typical gentleman, so I'm living the dream. So that's what we always say, right?
Well, that's always, you know what I mean. You got to do that once in a while.
So what's going on, Frankie?
Not too much, buddy. Just sitting back, relaxing, enjoying the view, hanging out with some of my buddies over the weekend up in New York, and watching all your videos that you had posted.
Gotcha. So I know you're getting ready. What's the next event that you're getting ready for?
Well, the next one's Nutty Money, and we're gonna go up there and see if we can clean house up there.
Oh, is there anyone in particular you want to run with up there, or you just want to pick from a bucket, let it happen?
Whoever wants the Iron Man's ready.
Whoever wants the Iron Man is ready.
Amen.
Do you have any plans? Well, actually, I know the answer to that question. Any plans on anything street coming up? Are you doing the Massachusetts deal?
I would like to do the Massachusetts deal.
And I think at this point I had already sent you the dates and everything on that, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
So Massachusetts.
As long as I don't blow my shit up at the Nutty Money, and we have another race coming up the following weekend. It's another Cash Days, and that's going to be at Cecil County Dragway. No prep. That's near your home. That's probably one of your home tracks.
Yeah, that's about an hour away from there.
We're going to do a no prep, off the trailer, flashlight start, water burnout only, big tire race on the 24th.
I got to pull out the flower calendar book on that. That's the 24th of this month?
Yes. It's the Friday after Nutty Money.
The Friday after Nutty Money. I feel like something's
Correct.
supposed to be going on there, but it's not on the calendar book. So, JC Craig in the comments, Brandon tagged you because I wanted to get a quick update. I seen some stuff change in the Memphis 10 list. I wanted to get a Memphis 10 list update. So if you got a minute to stick around, let's make that happen. But we're going to be doing Nutty Money. Then the weekend after that at Cecil County Dragway. That's a 16-car shootout?
They want 16.
Okay.
But they take more. The more the better. It's a $350 buy-in. And all I can say is bring it and be on your game, because Iron Man is.
There you go. Well, there you go. You guys heard it. Right from the man himself, Frankie out Iron Man. Be on your game. Anybody who wants it, Nutty Money can get it.
Bring it.
Absolutely. Well, Frankie, thank you for joining us. We're gonna make sure we get off here. I'll get up with you. I'm gonna start going through the list again and making sure we're ready for the upcoming street deal as well, and make sure we get all that locked in and taken care of, brother.
All right, you do that.
All right, thank you, bud.
Yep, thank you.
Look at that. Frankie out Iron Man in the house said anybody can get it. Anybody can get it. If you want it, if you want Iron Man first round over there at Nutty Money, he said you can get it. And look, that man is an animal. He'll do it too. That guy's crazy. Oh, I just seen JC Craig on here off and on. There we go. We're going to go ahead and see real quick, because I know I was watching some videos. I want to see if JC got a minute to give us an update on what's going on down there in the Memphis 10. I saw some videos come up, saw some spots, or at least a spot change hands. So we're going to see if we can go ahead and get a little bit of Memphis 10 update, because we're doing a lot of Northeast stuff right now, but don't forget, we're across the country. We got people everywhere. And we're racing in Sayre, Oklahoma, June 15th. 14th was the car show the night before. We're going to shut down the town, literally the downtown, do a nice car cruise, everything else. Your boy Matt Ryce is going to be out there. I'll be out there for a while, a few days actually. So make sure if you guys are in that area, or even if you're not and you plan on and you want to do a little bit of travel and see some awesome action, that's going to be going on. I'm trying to get JC Craig on the line right now to see if he's got a moment to give us a little Memphis 10 update. I know they've been doing some races. Like 10 pair of headphones around this house, usually can't find any. Oh, add me again. No problem. Approve. That's odd. I was trying to add him, and then it gave me a request that he wanted to jump on, and now I'm going back to adding again. I'm slow with the ladder bar truck and Lexan side windows. Must be pro mod. We're talking about all the pro mods in here tonight. Let me try this way. Anthony mentioned me in a comment. Ooh, don't turn the comments off. You can ride with me, Matt Ryce. Where are we going? It ain't letting me. Yeah, I don't know. It says adding. Try. The only thing that I can tell you is try turning it sideways. Maybe that's the issue. Sometimes that happens. Look at
What up, Mommy? I'm sunburned motherfucker, man. Look, I look like a tomato right now. I ain't gonna lie.
You've been looking a little different.
Since you shaved that beard. Yeah, it happens, man. I got carded for beer for the first time the other day, and I don't know how long.
Gotcha,
Made you feel funny.
Gotcha, brother.
Well, look, we got a little bit echo. She coming on long. Like I said, why don't you go ahead and give us the Memphis 10 update real quick? Man, the update right now is, and that's the Memphis 10 guys probably watching, and I'm going to say it like this. The front of that list ain't shook shit. They need to get their ass up and go race. Now, the middle of the list been shaking shit up, making moves, right? The end of the list, anyway, last night we went to Spin City, the OG spot down there in Memphis, and the Cutlass, Section 8, and John Lang, little SN95 Pro Charge 4 motor, that little BB&T motor in there. They got down, they shook it up. Actually, John Langley put on the Section 8 shirt before he got in the car and ended up whooping our ass in our own shirt.
Damn.
It happened. But nah, he got us, man. We treated the shit out of him. He treated the hell out of him, man. Cut the hell out of that light. And then John just drove around him, man. You know. But John got a fast little hot rod, though. He got a bad little hot rod.
Well, that's
what y'all doing up, yo? Well, that's the reason, brother. That's down. Sorry.
What'd you say, brother?
I don't know. Am I fading out on you?
He's freezing up right now. Damn it. We had JC on the line right there from the Memphis 10. You guys heard it. You said the top of the list needs to get it shaken, but the middle of the list, they've been going down. And I'm gonna see if we can't get that fixed up. He was freezing up. Maybe wasn't connected to Wi-Fi or something else. But that's how it goes sometimes. When you want a free ball, when you want to shoot from the hip, that's how it goes. Make sure if you guys want to jump on, it's storming here. Oh yeah. There is them bad storms down south right now. So that's probably what's tying us up and getting us all jacked up with the service. But if you guys are a real street racer, get down on the street, got something you want to say, a call out you want to make, whatever, and you want to jump in on the video, make a comment below right now, and I will go ahead and add you. Make a comment that says like add me. Don't just say yes because the comments are delayed. I'm not going to know what you're talking about. We're going to see if we can get JC back on, get that finished up, and then also start seeing some of the comments. Who else wants to jump on here tonight? Adding, connecting.
I'm back. There it is. Hey, we got some shitty weather up here, homie. I can't help it, man. The Wi-Fi ain't working, TV ain't working, nothing working right now.
Gotcha, brother.
So what else you got to say about the shake up? Man, look here. It's finna get shook up. If you anywhere around by Hellier, Mississippi this weekend, if it's not raining, if the weather lets us fucking do what we gonna do, we finna have a whole list shake up, whole list race, points race, the whole 9 yards. All the Memphis 10s gonna be there. The halfback list, the stock frame rail list, the daily driver list, and we finna shake the whole world. I'm telling you now. Besides that, did you see the 397 run in the cab, sir?
I seen it.
I seen it. Yes, sir. How you doing? Hey, that's on the radio. Fly like that. You know what I'm saying? That is the most unaerodynamic fucking car in the world, and it's a brick. It did. That man got his license, FFA license that day. I'll tell you now. But now, man, with this Memphis 10 stuff, it's getting going, dude. And all we can do is keep shaking it up. So the more we shake it up, more they race, the more shit you'll see. Just pay attention. And I dig that video, man. Absolutely, brother. Yeah, I dig your little video, man. That was a good one.
Whoa.
We can't talk about that one just yet. Oh, okay. That's all right. I'll leave a sleeping dog live till you tell me I can. But as soon as I can talk about it, please let me know, sir. Oh, Lord Jesus. Absolutely. Let me know. Absolutely.
When I can clear
that up for you, we'll go ahead and get you on. We'll talk about it. What's that back there? That's pro mod shit back there. Ooh, what's that? Let me hurt your feelings. It's a fucking like late '80s Thunderbird. It's cool though, right? Hey, that junk got the Ford in it too. Yep.
It looked good on
camera. I'll tell you that, but it's pretty blurry. Yeah, sorry, man. Sorry. We down here on old bum BFE. I'm trying not to cuss too much on your live feed because your live feed ain't my live feed. You feel me though?
Oh, it don't matter.
I know it, man. But look, man, I'm finna get off here, get back to drinking beer and working on this pro mod. And I ain't never really messed with a pro mod except for the cab, I guess. But that ain't pro mod. That's real car, homie. I bet you don't believe me.
Damn right.
I bet I can prove it. But anyway, that's what we're doing. Thank you for joining us, brother. All right, bud. I'm finna get off here and drink beer. Y'all be easy. Sounds good.
There you go. There you guys have it. JC Craig from the Memphis 10. I appreciate him coming on. Had a little bit of technical difficulty because they got some storms going on in the service down there. Apparently, it's not that good in that Memphis area anyway. Also, I've been looking, and all these people talking in the comments, but I haven't seen a single person hit me with the add me. Who wants to come on here and talk? And I think this gentleman wanted to earlier. He had sent me a request, but I just hadn't pulled it up yet. Oh, now we got another one. Gentleman that sent a request earlier, but now it won't let me add him. That's how we do it. They said, Frank Ott Sr. doing Hurricane next month. Yes, we are. Uh-oh. Said you want to line it up with my bike. I see somebody trying to set up a race. Thunder Chicken. Get a guy's metal detector on that cab. Yeah, the metal's in there. What I'm trying to figure out now is who else is on. I mean, we're about that time. Look, we've hit our hour, so we've done what we're supposed to do. But tonight's Street Racers Off the Hook has been a bunch of fun. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I've been enjoying it. I've been enjoying just free balling, smack talk. You know what I mean? Smack talk Joe to get something worked out. So what happened was, me and Smack Talk Joe were supposed to get up, and we're still working on planning something to get together so we can sit down. I think I'm gonna interview him. We're gonna do a little bit of back and forth there. We were trying to get met up the one day, but we just weren't able to at that time. Do I need a sweet pair of headphones to get on this? I will tell you, we can try it without the headphones, but 9 times out of 10, you need headphones to keep it going. You need headphones to get up on there. Call Tommy Reed. What's Tommy doing? You know what? I should, because that dude always calls me when I'm live streaming. I should be live streaming and call him. 508 versus New York video will drop sometime next week, hopefully. I also wanted to see, and I thought that I had seen some 518 no stips folks on here, but it doesn't show me the entire list of who's watching, so I'll have to go back, all the way back through the comments to see if I can bring them on. Is Brody in the house? I think I seen Brody on here earlier. Brody, if you're on here, go ahead and let me see. Oh, it won't let me. Brody, if you're on here, go ahead and let me know. Drop a comment in there. Let's see what they got to say. Now I got to go all the way back down in comments. That's cool. I'm in VA and watch both your shows. What's up, everybody? Put Frank Jr. on. Rolly Dale is watching. I'm trying to get some folks on here, but everybody wants to talk that talk in the comments, but don't nobody want to come on camera and say it. Ain't that funny how it works? And there was a gentleman on a motorcycle in there trying to get a race set up who tried to get added to camera earlier, and now something's going on, and it won't let me add him. Might have to do that sideways thing, then open it up full screen, one of those things. Maybe that's what the issue is this evening. Great crowd tonight. Let's get another check around of where you guys are tuning in from. Hit me up in the comments. Let me know where you guys are watching from right now, because it looks like we've had a good number of viewers tonight, and, you know, crowd's been in and out, everything else. All I have is my Bluetooth headset, and it looked like I worked the McDonald's drive-thru. Are you going to be ready? Jason, I don't think you are going to be ready for shut down the town, are you? Let's see here. We had somebody just send in a request, so we're going to go ahead and try and bring them on real quick.
There it is. What's up, buddy?
All right, so for everybody watching at home, tell us who you are, where you're from, what you do.
All right, my name is Brick. I'm from Maryland, and I race a motorcycle called Child Support.
Gotcha. And what kind of racing do you do?
As much no prep as I can get my hands on. It's a bit hard to find no prep bike races lately, though.
It has been a little bit, and unfortunately, the last, actually the first and last time that I met you was at a no prep race, and you didn't have any competition. I hear you in the comments right now trying to lock in with cars.
Look, I'll run anybody who shows up. I mean, I just want to race.
Gotcha. So you'll race the car.
I'll race the car.
Are you doing Nutty Money? Is Nutty Money kind of close to your area at all, or is that a little?
No, unfortunately, I've got something going on with me and my wife own a business, so we got something going on that weekend. But I'd love to go watch.
Gotcha.
I'm dependent on you for footage.
For Nutty Money, I was just thinking about that today because, as a matter of fact, I'm going to be announcing the event, so it may be a little hard to get footage and announce, but it may be a little easier, easy to go live. I don't know. We'll work on that, but we'll make sure we got some Nutty Money coverage. Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm trying to get Frank to line up with me at that next no prep if he comes down.
I was gonna say, is there anybody you want to call out?
Yeah, I'd like to get Frank. I don't want him off the trailer, like that little tiny tire on the bike. I need at least one hit before I do anything crazy.
Gotcha.
But him and Tommy was down at the last one. If he comes back down from New York, I mean, he'll drag me, but my kids actually are betting money on Tommy if I race him. So,
No doubt, betting against you.
Yeah, my own cheering section. No
There
faith.
you go. Well, look, brother, I appreciate you jumping on, making a call out. Tell us, is the next Nutty Money event your next event, or is there something before that?
That'll probably be my next one. There's some prepped racing going on around here, but I'm not big into the bracket stuff, so I might skip it for a while.
Gotcha, brother. Well, there you guys heard it. My man Brick wants to get on the bike, and he wants to race either Frank or Tommy Reek. I see Frank in the comments just said we can do something, so we can get it set up. So I appreciate you coming on, making a call out, brother.
All right, have a good one, bro.
Have a good one. Ladies and gentlemen, you guys, look, I seen a whole bunch of people like that comment, and can't bring Tommy on camera. Tommy Reek, you need to fix your stuff right now. Because you said white light in the front, a whole bunch of people like that comment, and we got some stuff to talk about. We got some stuff to catch up on. Because honestly, the last time anything was put out was when I put out the video and the car was down. So I think maybe we can start talking about some updates, some stuff going on, get it figured out. Frank out Jr., I'm here. Frank, I tried to get you on earlier, and it just said adding. We're trying to get Tommy on right now, so we'll just keep going. Look, I'll freestyle it. I've been enjoying this Street Racers Off the Hook tonight. I got to give you guys some credit. It's been a good time.
Yo.
Oh man.
Yo. What
are you doing?
What's going on?
White light in the house.
You know it. I'm on a secret mission right now.
Top secret.
Oh man, you know how I am. Could be 632, could be 598. But I hear a lot of talk going on out there. You know me.
I don't say much about anything. I'm coming in from the rear. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
So here's the
Here's
question
the
that's on
question that's on
everybody's
everybody's
mind
mind
while we got this
while we got this
feedback going.
feedback going.
Are you going to be
Are you
ready
going to
for
be
any
ready
money?
for anybody? Yes, I am.
So tell everybody
Tell
where the
everybody where
Lightning is going to
Lightning
be.
is going to be. White Lightning's going to be at Nutty Money, baby.
Damn right.
All right. Ready to roll.
And
Like
bringing
gold.
that
And
big
bringing that
fat
big
money
fat
home.
money home. You know what does it for me is shout out to Cheryl Jackson for sending me the White Lightning blanket after I blew the motor for the second time this year in a couple of weeks, you know, playing games and playing with the twos and having a good time out there. And you know, you're supposed to run the 8th mile and you're checking the tunes and you take it to the quarter mile. Well, listen, these voices in this head, God damn, it cost me some money, but you know what? I'm good at what I do. I'm having a great time. I got to thank everybody out there just for the support mentally, if nothing else.
Absolutely, brother.
Absolutely, brother. Am I right, brother, or what? What a good time.
Absolutely. Well, look,
Absolutely.
we're going to
Well,
kick
we're
it
going to
off
kick
so we
it
can
off
get the
so we can get the
feedback off.
feedback off. Let's do it. But
Well,
remember, was my man Frankie out? I kind of missed that because I was trying to get on the live. Is he all right?
he's good to
He's
go.
good to go. That wild, crazy cowboy, right? He don't care. He'll race anyone off the trailer. Listen, I'm going to let you go. Keep me posted. I'm watching. Great show as always. Number 1 in the country. Unbelievable.
Absolutely, brother.
Absolutely,
We'll see
brother.
you
We'll
at
see
Nutty
another
Money
money
after we
after
get
we
off
get
the
off
trip
that
in
in
Massachusetts.
Massachusetts. To Bill Hoskinson and his son. Power to the people.
White Lightning out.
Lightning now. White lightning out.
My man Tommy, look, we caught him on the secret mission in the truck riding around. He didn't have no headphones. He wasn't ready. But top flight security of the world, Craig, sometimes you got to do top secret stuff. That car was rolling before it broke. He was moving out. Deborah says, what about the blanket she sent you? I don't know. I never got a blanket. You know what I mean? I've gotten a couple things in the mail, but I've never gotten a blanket. I'll tell you that. Tommy, I'm answering every time you call Matt from here on out. Look at that. See, getting the family involved, everybody else. Who else was I supposed to bring on? Where did he go? I know, let's see, Frank Ott Jr. wanted to get on there. This is surprising the hell out of me, guys. I'm not going to lie to you. For some stuff, we're just spitballing. We're shooting from the hip. Street racers off the chain. I mean, the viewers have been real steady tonight. Real steady. Oh, let's see if we can bring this guy on, because he can tell us about some stuff. If he's ready. It was definitely a pleasure meeting everybody this weekend at MIR. Look, I'll give you guys the rundown on MIR, No Prep Kings, that whole deal, everything. Right now is not the time. Look, everything in due time. Right now is not the time. But Street Racers off the hook. Folks in the comments asking where Tyler Joshua is at, and I'm trying to add him to the live stream right now. So if you're watching, go ahead, open that thing full screen, turn the phone sideways. You all know the drill. If you got some headphones, please wear them because it'll definitely assist in getting this done. Where's Tyler? Tyler's on a secret mission. Don't worry. Tyler is off in the world somewhere. I don't know, guys. I don't know where Tyler's at, but I know last time we tried to get Tyler on, he didn't have no headphones, so I don't know if he's ready yet. Nutty Money in 2 weeks. No answer from the live video guest. For you, those of you that don't know, Tyler Joshua is the man throwing Nutty Money, and he's got the whole deal going on. I was trying to get him on camera so he can tell us a little bit about what's going on. Nutty Money is not even in 2 weeks because today's Wednesday. So it's not this weekend, but it's that next week. It's a week and a half. I said any Dodge Demons want the hit. I also wanted to see if I could get my man Mans on, but I haven't been able to locate him yet. What I feel like we need to do is we need to go take it somewhere looking for headphones. Tyler Joshua's looking for. There we go. My man, look, he's trying to come prepared. He's trying to make sure that we can have a good evening and have a good time and not have any echo. And it's a little bit wild because I've been catching everybody off the hook tonight. No, but I've been catching everybody off guard tonight, just trying to invite people in and everything. Tyler loves the heated seats in my new truck. Can't wait. I cannot wait. I cannot wait to get up to Nutty Money. Oh, I think folks were tagging Tyler because now I see Tyler is in the house and he is watching. Look, Tyler, I'll give you the quick rundown, the cliff notes. Street racers off the hook. Everybody who street races is coming on right now, talking some smack, talking about who they want to race, absolutely everything. So, obviously, your name has come up. There's some folks that said they wanted to race you. It does work. Everything works. Andrew DeMarco. I do not have Andrew DeMarco as a person that is even viewing, let alone a person that I could add. We're going to bring on Austin real quick. Austin hit up some street racing, and he was in another area. He's out in the west, I believe. What's going on, brother?
Am I good?
Yeah. What's going on, brother?
What's happening?
Man, I seen you had some videos up and just hit a little street racing. What's going on? You want to give us the rundown?
Yeah, I'll give you the rundown. So, got together with a group of guys, kind of local, last weekend, and went and did some stuff in Mexico or whatever you got to say, and just kind of got the first time out of the way for the Durango, and there was some great people over there. Like, I listened to you talk about like the events that you go to, like how you meet so many great people, and I went over there and I met like 3 or 4 really great guys, and I actually would love to go back. In a couple weekends they invited me to come back, so I'm going to try to do that, but with my work schedule and stuff like that, I just got to do what I can.
Absolutely. Well, look, brother, I'm going to tell you another important thing too, because I know there's some folks watching that want to get on the streets and maybe never been on the streets before. A good buddy of mine also told me people are always really nice to you when they're taking their money from you. So
Yeah.
those tuning in at home, remember that one as well. Don't forget, everybody's always nice when they're taking their money from you. But tell us about the Durango real quick, what the setup is.
Okay, so the Durango, it's a 2001. It's not anything really nice or anything like that. It's just it's rusty here and there. Wasn't anything fancy. I kind of had it just sitting around, and I decided I was going to do something with it. So it started out as a carbureted small block Mopar that had nitrous on it. And actually back then, we called it the Juice Weasel. Just something kind of funny that somebody came up with one day. We never really did a whole lot with it. And the next year I decided, after my buddy hounded me to go turbo 5.3, that's what I was going to do. So I just did it as cheap as possible. I didn't really understand what a race car was or what it meant to drag race or even just line up next to somebody on the street that you just don't really know, or you just kind of run down or something like that. Just kind of a random race on the street or something. I didn't really know anything about that. So I just put it together and kind of went out and had fun. It was fun just blasting around. I actually got beat really bad most of the time last year. Like, I put it together the first time, not knowing anything, had the wastegate plumbed wrong. First test drive out, like, just
it felt really good until it felt
oh man, it felt great. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. It felt great. And it only lasted the first test drive and completely shelled the motor, ruined the turbo. And luckily I was prepared for this, and I had 2 or 3 motors on deck. I was ready. Like, I was going all in.
Jeepers Creeper style. Shout out
yeah,
to
Jeepers Creepers, and shout out to them guys. Like, honest, I don't know them guys from nobody, but that guy Beasley Media and Zach Beasley, I think I said that right.
Mm-hmm.
Just, I love what them guys are doing, and they are a huge inspiration. And yeah, just kind of went out there and just did it. So I shelled the motor, brought it back, went out, and I had a buddy who had a Mustang with some nitrous on it, like basically just like a hard tire Mustang stock 5.0 with like 150 shot. Went out and we took off, and like I had him, and it blew the head gaskets, and I was like, man, I just don't know what to do here, you know? So just decided fix it, put it back together, see what happens. Put it back together, and the following weekend went out and was trying again on the street just to make a pull for tuning it, and broke a piston. And at that point in time, I was just like, I'd broke it 3 or 4 different times, and I was ready to just kind of toss in the towel and hand it over to somebody who knew something. And that's where I met AJ Performance and Machine. Joe at AJ Performance and Machine tuned it up, and then for the later part of last summer, I was good to go. Like, I ran it all summer as like the cheapest 5.3 you could buy, like a cast iron block. What, I don't even know what they call them. Like,
Right.
out of an '01 Silverado. Tuned it
Gen
up.
3. So we're Gen 3, you know.
Yep.
Gen 3 rods,
Yep. Gen
cheap
3.
stuff,
So just
yeah.
tuned it up. It was a 4L80 that I had a guy help me. We just went through, put the HD2 shift kit in it. I actually run stock converter last year, believe it or not. And it worked for just street pulls, but it definitely wasn't race car stuff. So then this winter came along, and I just decided, like, I wanted to do it. And it started with I bought a set of QA1 shocks, and I'm like, yeah, this is really going to help out good. But I'm like, I still got a stock converter, and everything else is just kind of not there. So I ended up going, I did the QA1s, and then I decided I was just going to go all out. I bought a Holley Dominator system. I bought a Holley High Ram. I bought the turbo from you. It's a VS Billet 80. I bought the wastegate from you. It was I think that was a VS 50 mil, if I remember right.
If you did a single wastegate, we probably did a 50.
Yep. I believe that's what's on there. And I bought the Snake Eater injectors from you. They're 1000s. And I'll tell you guys right now that on my setup, I'm running like 20 pounds or less. And those injectors on my setup right now are like 50 to 60% duty cycle. So I got plenty of room to grow. Actually, nice. I had a little wastegate issue where I actually went to like 25, 26 pounds, and they were still only at like, I think less than 80% duty cycle. So anybody out there looking for just a great affordable injector, like those Snake Eater 1000s have been great for me with plenty of room to grow.
Well, give us the race report of this weekend. Who'd you race? And what was the win-loss?
Okay, so the first race was a 240, a Nissan. I think that's what it is, right? A Nissan 240?
Nissan 240.
Okay,
yep.
So it was 5.3, turbo 5.3, and I think it was a VS 7875. It was an all-aluminum 5.3. I don't know if he had, like, forged internals, or I don't know anything that. But, yeah, we went out. We did our thing, and he won. He got me fair and square, like, I'm not going to make no excuses. He beat me. That's just how it is. And obviously, like, I had traveled a little bit, not real far, but about, I'm not going to say, I just traveled a little bit. So I didn't come there for just one time, you know. I didn't know these guys from Joe before that day. But there were some other really cool dudes there. And there's a kid that had, I don't know what year it was, but you guys can check this out on, I'll just say this. You guys can check this out on the 608 Streets on YouTube.
I was going to ask you.
Yeah. Yep. You can check that out. He put up the kid's name was Tyler, and I don't even want to try to pronounce his last name, but the 608 Streets on YouTube. You can check the video out. Yeah, so this kid had a Mustang. He was my second race. I don't know what year it is, but it's like a newer generation
5.0. Yeah, newer 5.0.
Yeah, something like that. It was twin turbo. It was a really nice car. Like, I almost felt like lining up next to it. I'm like, I like the pleasure was all mine being able to line up next to something like that. That's a really nice car. And he actually had a little bit of a problem with his trans brake on the first go. So he wanted to I got him that race. So he wanted to race it back, and we just hot lapped it right back around. And when we came back around, my temp gauge, I'm sitting at the starting line before I'm even on the two-step or anything, and my temp gauge is reading like 210 degrees. And I'm like, all I could think about was Jeepers in my head. We're just going to send it, you know?
Absolutely.
We're just going to send it and see what happens. And I don't know nothing, like, this is all new to me, but that was by far the best race I've ever had in my life. Like, I leave on him just a little bit, and we were basically like, he pulls on me the whole time, nice and steady. And when we crossed the finish line, he had gotten me by half, you know, we were half. You could see half of my vehicle was behind his. So he beat me by like half car. And I don't know, like, even though I lost, like, I was still kind of stoked because I'm like,
You're driving a big heavy brick.
Yeah. Like I got this Durango. It's got a stock Durango rear end with QA1s and a 5.3. The 5.3 that's in it right now I bought from a dealership as a core motor that they yanked out because they said it was junk. And that's what I have in there. Like it made me feel pretty good. So I'll be happy to go back over there. But there were some other races. Those were the 3 races that I got on, and it was a good time. There were some other ones that took place. There was a twin turbo Dodge Dart Hemi. A really serious setup in that. Like he had Holly in it. He was ready to go. Them guys all showed up. This is kind of funny. Them guys all showed up on brand new slicks. I'm not kidding. I swear to God, every one of them had brand new slicks. I mean, they knew what they were doing.
Well, look, brother, I appreciate you giving a race report and appreciate you getting out there running that Turbo LS deal. We're going to get you off for now. We're going to try and see if we can get 1 or 2 more guests on before we close it off for tonight. And tell us, once again, where can we find that video?
It's the 608 Streets.
The 608
That's the name on YouTube, and I'll try to post it in the comments for people. But, yeah, go check it out. Like, it's not for everybody probably, but I kind of like it, so.
But it was a good time. Thank you.
It was a great time. And like the main thing that I just want to express to everybody is like how you always say like you're going to meet good people if you're doing this for the right reasons. And so far it's prevailed in my opinion. So hopefully that keeps going.
110%, brother. We'll catch up with you a little later.
Later. Thanks.
That was my man. He's got the Durango, which is, like I said, a big heavy brick, but it's LS swapped turbo Durango. He was getting down on the streets here recently. You heard him give the video name out because, of course, I'm just terrible with that. I hear so many numbers and so many area codes that I'm like 918, 905, 405, 407, 732. I don't even know. What we're going to try to do, we're going to see if Tyler Joshua got some headphones and if he can give us a little bit of a rundown about what's going on, not this weekend, but next weekend at Nutty Money. What's going on, brother?
What's up, man? Can you hear me good?
Oh, I can hear you perfect.
Perfect. I was searching around, yelling, asking anybody if they had headphones.
And now you found some.
Now I'm good.
Got you, brother. So tell everybody at home who you are, where you're from, what you do.
I am Tyler Joshua, the famous one.
There you go.
All of a sudden, from Nutty Money Racing, we host controlled street racing events, airport cash day events. We have a huge event coming up. How many days? I want to say
10.
13 days? 10 days. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, that pressure's on.
It's May 8th. That's 10 days away.
Oh, geez, 10 days away. We have, I'm going to say, the biggest event this year so far that it's going to be crazy, man.
And
small tire, big tire, front wheel drive, all wheel drive, every single thing you could think of split up over 2 days.
Split up over 2 days, Saturday and Sunday. That's 10 days away. And what do you want to tell us a little about the small tire, the big tire, that kind of stuff?
Yes, small tire class is looking pretty healthy. We have 10 confirmed cars and another 8 that is on the countdown. I have a couple guys that was actually getting ready to go to Ohio this weekend,
right,
to race at Billy's event. So they're coming and they're gonna be ready. So we have a bunch of guys. That big tire class is the one that surprised the hell out of me. That shit filled up so fast.
Yeah. It's surprising because there's not a lot of big tire guys everywhere, but
exactly. And our past events, we didn't realize how many big tire cars there was. We wasn't getting a lot of them, and then now all of a sudden they're coming out everywhere.
Everybody's got one. What's the max on the small tire? Somebody just asked. 28-10-5. Is that the small tire size?
Okay. This is what we doing. A 29-10.
29-10
is a max on small tire. I know it sounds crazy, but a 29-10.
Okay.
Because they do not make a 29-10-5. We learned that the hard way.
Gotcha. Yeah, I think everybody's just so used to saying it with the 28, 10, 5 and everything else. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So what's the buy-in for Big Tire? What's the payout looking like?
Payout right now, we're at about 15,000 for Big Tire. Small Tire is a $1,500 buy-in. The payout could go up to 20 grand, depending on the car counts. If I get over 20, it'll be 20 grand.
Absolutely.
If we get anything under 20, it's going to be 15,000. 1,500 for 15,000.
Gotcha.
And the buy-in for Big Tire is $1,000 for 15,000.
Man, and that's what I was going to ask. Is that winner take all, or what are they doing on that?
Oh, that is winner take all.
So be
that
number
is
one
winner
or
take
get
all.
the fuck out.
Exactly. They ain't no second place in life. Why should they be at Nutty Money?
Damn right. You heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen.
So we're ready. I can't wait to see you. I can't wait to meet you and Billy. You guys come up this way. It's going to be a fun time.
It's going to be a great time because I know just all the guys coming to Small Tire, Big Tire, everything else. Me and Billy are going to be in the house. Tell everybody where it's at because I'm terrible. I've been trying to pronounce the name of that. Yeah,
okay.
You're going to have to say
it's in Woodsboro, New York.
What the hell did you say?
Woodsboro. Woodsboro. It's WURTSBORO. Woodsboro. If anybody knows anything about New York, you could tell them it is about 15 minutes away from Middletown, New York.
Middletown, New York. All right. So,
yeah, 15 minutes away, right up the highway.
Right up the highway, and we're going to be getting some flyers soon. I'll be posting that up. Is there anything you want to announce about the event while we got you on here right now?
Yes, we have our great flagger, Billy. Billy will be flagging the rounds, Small Tire, Big Tire rounds. We have our great announcer, the man sitting here looking me in my face.
Ooh, your boy Matt Ryce. There we go. Look, got the microphone ready.
And we're just getting ready to race, man. So far, God is blessing us with good weather. We'll see as we get closer, but it's looking good in the forecast, and that is the only enemy. We opening up the gates. If anybody on here wants to race, let me know. Just DM me, and I'll get you a spot. Big tire, small tire, whatever.
What about grudge racing? Anything else like that? What else is going on?
Yes. So as far as grudge racing, we could do during testing, or you could wait. If you go out any of the rounds, you're allowed to lock in a grudge race. As long as you're not taking too much time to come up with the money, you're allowed to come up whenever you want during the event.
Absolutely. What time do gates open and everything Saturday?
Gates open for spectators at 11 a.m.
At 11 a.m.
The first round is starting at 12:30, 1 o'clock.
Perfect.
That's what time we're starting the first round of everything.
And you're going to have everything out there. I saw there's some vendors, food, everything. We're all good to go.
There's everything. Anything that you could possibly think of. We even have bouncy houses for kids.
Damn.
So,
okay.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good event, man. It's gonna be a good event.
Perfect.
It's $30 to spectate, $50 for a 2-day pass, and it is going to be amazing.
Absolutely.
So,
well, you guys heard it here first. Look, I'm going to be there. Billy's going to be there. Big tire, small tire. Everybody's going to be in the house. So make sure you guys come and check it out. Tyler, I want to thank you for inviting me out there. I cannot wait to get out. And looks like Will dropped the address, 50 Barone Road.
Barone.
I can't say no part of that address. None of that.
We got to get you. You got to have to come up here and stay a week, and we'll send you home with a New York accent.
Oh man, look, I've been trying to hold off because I feel like every time I go up there and hang out with Tommy, you know what I mean. I come back with my accent's a little different.
Yeah, they're from the island, so that's a whole that accent is different.
Gotcha, brother.
Yeah, those are a bunch of good guys, man.
Before we get you off here, where can people find out more information about the event?
They could go to the Nutty Money Racing page. It's Nutty Money Racing. The Get Back is the event page.
Okay.
I will tag that and share that in the comments. And also, we have, if you're on Instagram, you go to the Nutty Money Racing Instagram, and that is being constantly updated every day, as well as the event page.
Absolutely. Well, I appreciate you, brother, and I'm gonna let you get
I
back to it
appreciate
because
you.
you got 10 days to get the rest of this figured out and
Oh
make sure it's
Lord.
all ready.
Listen, you telling me.
All right,
I'm
brother. Have
about
a
to go
good night.
bald trying to do it. All right, man. Thank you.
Thank you. Man, we're gonna get off here. Well, folks, I'm not gonna lie to you. You've been in New York. I know I've been in New York. Obviously, I've been in New York a bunch of times. I've been coast to coast. I've been around the world. I'm a world traveler. For those of you guys that don't know, man, Iraq, Kuwait, Germany, California. I mean, like I said, coast to coast, Delaware, everything. Tommy's gonna be out there signing babies' foreheads. You know, it's gonna be a great time. So, unfortunately, we were not able to get the Midnight Madness 20K deal going on this weekend because of the rain. But the next weekend, we're going to be at Nutty Money. And since it's about that time anyway, I want to go ahead and give one more huge shout out to our sponsors. Number one, Snake Eater Performance. They have been above and beyond, you know what I mean, and helping us incredibly, making sure that we can continue to do this every day. VS Racing. No Prep Racing. I'd like to put the racing ones together because it helps me remember. Skinny Sauce, Great Apparel Printing and Design, Streetcar Fabrication, which I got to get up with because I think some of my friends are going to need some flanges. And for you guys that don't know, they just dropped the price on all of those. Also with the Skinny Sauce, if you see me, I have Skinny Sauce on me. So like just like this past weekend, Maryland International Raceway, that whole deal. If you see me, I have Skinnies on me. You can buy it off of me whenever, wherever. If you see me, I've got it. I mean at an event. Like if you see me walking down the street, like right here in Dover, I probably don't have it on me. I might. You never know. But I want to thank absolutely everybody. I want to thank everybody for coming on tonight. All the great guests for making the Street Racers Off the Hook episode a success. Look, we still have got. Oh, look, Tommy Reek's got a Mustang roller for sale. Why we got everybody on here right now? Tommy Reek's got a Fox Body Mustang roller. Hit him up. He'll probably drop some information in the comments. Everybody drop the information in the comments. Thank you guys for watching. I greatly appreciate it. And I will tell you, matter of fact, let me see if I can go ahead and type it into the comments real quick. If you guys want to support anything we do and get at some exclusive content, which we're going to be working on and getting more and more of, go ahead and hit up our, oh man, look at that, unpinned comment, because I spelled it wrong. .com/DNR. Oh, see, I was about to put DMR. DNR Auto. Why won't it let me do that? It keeps having me type this wrong. It keeps auto-correcting me. This damn iPad is killing me. But if you guys want to show your support for absolutely anything, everything we do, we got a couple options. You guys can go ahead and hit our Patreon account. I just hit that. I'm going to pin that comment to the top, patreon.com/DNRauto. You guys can go ahead and to the DNR Auto website, dnrautollc.com, and go ahead and buy yourselves, get you one of those Pandemonium in the Streets t-shirts, which we have some more of in stock right now. And I'm going to be working on getting even more and more in stock for some of the events to make sure we can get it all out to the fans at the events and everything else. It's Pornhub. Apparently, the DNR logo was on Pornhub this past weekend. Now, I don't know if anybody saw that picture, but it made me chuckle, I'll tell you that. Can't wait to see Maddie out there. Look, I can't wait to see each and every one of you guys out there. It looks like it's going to be a hell of a great time over there at Nutty Money. And then, let's see. Let me look at the event schedule one more time because you know what? If I still got your attention and y'all still here, we can talk about what we're doing because I'm also very bad at letting people know where I'm going to be and when. So I want to fix that. I want to do better on that. Let's see. Anthony said he's going to buy some shirts. We'll have to hit you up with the link if you don't already have it, or if somebody. Usually, I'm not going to lie to you. Sometimes some of my great sponsors will be on here watching, and they'll drop the link. Will says he's gonna be buying some merch. So, man, Karen, if you're watching, we're gonna have to get some more shirts. Probably. I can feel it coming. I can feel it coming in the air tonight already. Look. We got Nutty Money 17th and 18th. The 30th of this month, I may have a little special something coming. We're going to have to check that out, talk about that maybe a little bit later on. That'll be a surprise for everybody if we do happen to be able to do that. Then Friday, June 7th and 8th, Friday and Saturday is the rescheduled Midnight Madness. That's going down to Katy Dragway. June 14th and 15th, shut down the town. That's in Sarah, Oklahoma. That's the event your boy Matt Ryce is putting down. We got a small tire shootout that is going to be absolutely killer. Billy from Ohio is coming. The Mutts coming. The Andrades are coming. I mean, everybody is coming to that one. We're trying to get Drew Woolfolk a spot in that small tire shootout as well, so that's going to be a good one. June 28th and 29th, as long as they don't kill me, will be US 13 Dragway JJ's Arm Drop. And we'll just run through the month of June for now. Also, let you guys know that that if you guys are looking to have me come to your event, do the announcing, maybe do some flagging, whatever, go ahead and hit us in the DMs. I'll take care of you guys. I've got some open spots in the schedule to get down and make that happen. I'm just trying to get a load down to Sarah and hang out. I want a spot. Anthony is down. That small tire deal, I'll tell you what, the small tire deal in Oklahoma has already been sold out, and a couple people have dropped. We're on the alternate list, but we still have some space for alternates. We'll leave that alternate list go as long as it wants to, because you never know when you're going to need another alternate. So thank you guys for tuning in tonight. It's been another great night of Race Talk with Ryce with your boy Matt Ryce from DNR Auto, and I think that's going to be it for tonight. So back to you, Chuck.